What's up, YouTube? Leo Shank with Mystery Tackle Box here, and today let's talk a little bit about the Dynamic Micro Spinnerbait. Folks, let me introduce you guys to the Dynamic Micro Spinnerbait. This is a 1/8 of an ounce lure. It is very small, very finesse, but it is still your typical safety pin style spinnerbait in the market, right? It's got the close to 90 degrees curve right here at the wire. It's got a single golden blade at the top that is going to give all that vibration and light flashes under the water. And it's got a weighted body with a single hook and a little skirt right at the end of it, right? Now, what makes the Dynamic Micro Spinnerbait so unique is the fact that this was designed to be snag free. If you take a closer look at the top of the wire, you will see that there's a little extra bend, and what that does, it makes the lure more compact. When you have more compact lures, right, what happens is you go out there and you cast in that heavy structure, your chances of getting snagged, of losing the lure, are minimized. And that's why I always tell people this is actually the perfect type of lure for kids and for people who just got into spinnerbaits, right? There are other advantages of using a lure this small, of course. I mean, you can catch more species of fish out there since you're using a smaller lure with a smaller hook. But I think one of the biggest advantages is that a lure like this will actually help you catch more fish in highly pressured areas. I mean, it is common knowledge in the fishing community nowadays that when you have places where people catch and release fish all the time, anglers tend to downsize, downgrade their presentation, right? It is the concept of finesse fishing. And this is really all about finesse. The cool thing about running a spinnerbait is that you can run it all around the water column, right? You can work it so many different ways. You can do a steady cast and retrieve along the shallows, which is actually what I like to do. You can work it in the middle of the water column. You can bounce it all the way down. You can yo-yo it. I mean, you name it, right? Now, when it comes to fishing this lure, there are two places that I would recommend you guys to do so. The first one is rocky structures, and the second one is man-made structures. My favorite is dams and spillways. I like places with a little bit more of current, but this will work along docks, bridges, walls, you name it, right? Finally, whatever place you decide to choose to cast this lure, just make sure you use the right setup. And as I like to tell folks, if you are fishing something small, just make sure you go light on your gear. I would recommend a 5.6 to a 6.6 rod with a reel in the range of 1,000 to 1,500. If you use bait casters, I would recommend something in the range of 5:1 gear ratio. And finally, for line, I would really stick with about 6 to 8 pounds test line. Now, I understand that folks will fish this lure in a wide range of environments for different species of fish, but try to stay within those specifications so that you can maximize your castability and make the action of this lure in the water prime. I have used this lure a little bit this morning already. I have fished for a little bit. It has treated me really well. It is still quite early, so I gotta do a little bit more of fishing with it right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, make sure you give Mystery Tackle Box a subscribe, okay? Tie lines, fellas. I will see you guys next time.